Well, it's a pretty quiet time around here and every place else. I'm mainly staying in my bathrobe, eating leftover Crispelli's pizza, which reheats in the oven really, really well, just by the way. Thinking about our customers we haven't seen, and thinking about what I would do if I could go someplace, just about any place. And what would I wear if I could go someplace? And as happy as I am in my robe, I don't know that that's where I want to stay. So let's take a walk to the closet. Well, we're trapped. We're all inside, we're staying inside, and I find myself thinking of the places I'd like to go, the things I'd like to do, and obviously the next thing is, if I were gonna go those places and do those things, what would I wear? So I thought you would like to know where I wanna go and how I dress to go there. Now, for instance, right now, I only go to Old Foods shopping, which is what you do if you're old, you go to Whole Foods before they open. But this is a perfect Old Foods or Whole Foods shopping experience. So if I went to the grocery store in the near future, I would definitely wear this. It's light, it's comfortable. If it weren't layered, it'd be so nice for spring, because spring is coming and we're gonna get out. If I were going out for Easter, I bet I'd go to Chartreuse. Can you imagine how good this yellow dress would look in that green restaurant? Plus the food happens to be fabulous. So what we would do is we would drive down Woodward, we'd look in the windows, we'd have dinner at Chartreuse, we'd look in the windows at Frida, we'd drive by the DIA and wish we could go there too, and then we would come home. And I would look like a daffodil. Well, if we were out and about, and as soon as we are, we're gonna have a bowling party at Bolero for the entire Leon and Lulu staff. I can hardly wait. I can't bowl, but the room is fabulous. I can have a cocktail. And the best part is if I wear this shirt, it's good from the back as well. So perhaps people will concentrate on the graphic and not my rather inferior bowling form. You know where else I'd go? I'd go to Ferndale. I'd drive right into Ferndale and hit the Rust Belt and see what the craftspeople have come up with and what's new and exciting in there. And then we'd wander down the street, look in the windows, and have dinner at Asagi. Yummy. The second they announce when the quarantine is being lifted, and I do mean that very second, I am calling Toss and Pause, and these boys are gonna go in for new hairdos. They smell, they're raggedy, they're out of control. I need dog grooming. We need it fast. So once we get out of the house, and the operative word here is out of the house, I'll be running a lot of little errands. One of the things I'm really looking forward to is getting my oil changed. The reason? I can go to La Fontaine. I can sit in a pretty waiting room, which is not in my house, have a cup of coffee, and who knows, I could come home with fresh oil, who cares, and possibly a convertible. I'm in the market. Okay, it's a toss-up. The dogs need to be groomed, but my eyebrows really need work. And another 3 weeks of this, I hate to tell you what I'm gonna look like, but it might be a lot like Ed Asner. So, as soon as I can, straight over to Salon OG for new, better looking eyebrows, and then over to Studio 3 for a haircut because I'm not doing it at home. I think a great thing to do when you're out and about, and you could do this even now, is take the history walk in Clawson. There are pictures all throughout the city showing what it looked like in the old days, telling you which are the historical buildings, and then you could wind it up with sushi to go from Noble Fish and perhaps a dessert from the White Wolf. One of our favorite trips always is twice a year we get to go to Norwalk, Ohio to see our friends at Norwalk Furniture, see the newest furniture that's coming out and talk to Carolyn Hipple. Now, I like visiting Carolyn Hipple because she is a fabulous dresser and a great shopper. So I can sell clothing to Carolyn, buy furniture from her, and have a great time and see the newest things and fashions. By the way, Norwalk, we're really proud to say, is home. It's very busy, and instead of upholstering furniture, they are building masks, they are sewing gowns, and they're helping all of our first responders and second responders. Well, we're gonna have to write some thank you notes after this, so I'm gonna head to Royal Oak and go to Right Impressions and see what's new and stationary down there. Maybe have a little snack at Pronto, wander the streets. That's a fabulous Michigan shop. I can't wait for everyone to be open again. See you soon. This is gonna be a good summer for gardening because we're gonna be so happy to see things living and breathing and popping up all over the place. So I can't wait to go to Eckert's and to Telly's and get flats and flats and flats of fabulous things to go with my little handbag that has a flower shop on it. This will not get any mud though. Okay, we've spent so much time apart from each other. It's gonna get time to be close. I'm going to the Renshaw. I'm going to have a cold beer, a hot pizza served by cute girls, and it's going to be fabulous. I'm going to go at midnight. All right, here's where I really want to go. I want to go on an airplane. I want to take my rolling suitcase. I want to get on an airplane, and I want to go to a trade show and buy new stuff for this store. Next one on my list is High Point in June, and then the Dallas Market Center. I promise you I'm going to be out there bringing home great new stuff very, very soon. Let's imagine a beautiful evening. Perhaps it's early June. You get in the car, go to La Dolce Vita for dinner, sit outside, enjoy the wonderful Italian food, drive down to the Fisher Theater, wander through the Peacock Room for a while, look at the great chandeliers, look at the stuff in the Detroit store, and then we can see Donna Summer at the Fisher. Oh, what a night. I'm not the only one who wants to go out, as you can clearly see. Now, normally I would tell you that I would wear this outfit and not go to the gym. The only thing I like about the quarantine is now I can't go to the gym, so I don't have to get dressed and pretend to go to the gym and change my mind at the last minute. However, I can go on walks with my dogs, and if I do it at night, look at the light up leash. And then we have all the dog toys. So if you can't play with people, isn't it good to know you can play with your dogs? Well, I've thought about all the things I want to do when I get out, but I have one thing to do while I'm in, which is watch every episode of Schitt's Creek again, and maybe one more time after that.